it? Was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Off to market I go.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Could you come over here? Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Have no fear, Master.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me! Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven,
Relax. Where a head will grow if aught goes awry.
Oi! You can't come in here. Oh, no, you don't. You're not allowed. Oh, no, you don't. You're not allowed in here.
Townspeople depend on me.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Would that all my days were so.
Thankless job, this.
I'd soon
Now, it's getting cold feet.
I'm just grateful I get to lead quiet life. Such quiet is a blessing.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I've got a long night ahead of me.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
It's a thankless job, this.
It is a dreary life, this. Would that all my days were so dreary. Tad Rowdy, I shan't complain.
Let's make haste, else I'll wrap this
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Oh dear.
The road's at your neck.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
And with that, our task...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion, and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for Your Majesty's efforts. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen read?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign that one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Follow me. The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermon's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught. Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Look here. A path. Is it safe, I wonder?
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
This is rather thrilling.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead. Arisen! Let my magic be your weapon in fury of the elements.
I shall summon a storm.
Over so soon? Why, we seem travelling beyond the rift. I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover.
'Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way?
Arisen! I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
for an ally to appear for once. Right. To arms. Is it being done?
The cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward?
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
Is easily done.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. An early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'm coming, Master!
A measure of haste would not go amiss.
That was a skillful bit of thinking. You do your vocation proud.
I thought I was leading the way, but I suppose your whims take precedence.
I'm not sure the Cyclops would agree. Tell my own master about this.
Impressive, Master.
Would seem I've some catching up to do. Covered down the upset.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. Your magical aid has disappeared. Great. Past it anew. carrying forth? Some among their ranks employ ranged attacks. I recommend we make felling them our top priority.
Very well. I must.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Is that who I think it is?
Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common looking than I'd expect.
Oh, look. A chest. Well, I shan't get my hopes up.
There's treasure within. I'm certain of it. But there's only one way to find out.
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned. How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on-hill.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops, I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective...
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. I figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen. We're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Isn't there anything to do round here?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Here, if you please.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
He's hoping we find something worth the trouble. Could you come over here?
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade. We're off to Vernworth Palace, then. I'm afraid I cannot escort you beyond the castle entrance, Master. We will have to part ways till you emerge.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Well met, sir.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. Ah, 'twould seem we've rediscovered an old haunt by a new entrance.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Why don't we go take a look?
At first glance, it seems impassable. But unless I'm...
Leave the finding of equipment enhancing material.
You scared?
Be ready! Our bows are armed! I shall not hesitate. Here! Strike with lightning on your side.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
You are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim the title. Calls are forbidden from entering the castle grounds, but we may accompany you to the entrance.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
If we're to destroy this, it will have to be from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
I shall be on top form today. I can feel it. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I sense eyes upon us.
like it always feels so fine. These armors seem better days. Wish the roads were
Some of
safer.
us might find mayhap I'll seek out a town I've yet to visit. It's busy out today.
Keep things interesting.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Do come again.
Well met, sir. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.